There's some people jumping on. Guys, we'll wait. Let some more people jump on here. Can I just pull up on top of the hill?
Do what now?
Can I just get on top of the hill? Or how fast is it coming?
No, because they're.
I don't care
if you're going up there the ways. Don't block it where these tankers can get.
Right, I'll get off in the grass, but just kind of work and see a little better. Right
yeah. I think if you get this right over the crest of this hill, you'll have a good shot.
That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Hey guys, I know some of y'all are starting to jump on here.
321 delivery call.
Go ahead and zoom in on that.
21 is in the room. This is a 14 fire.
See some of that. All right, guys, just to let you know, kind of bring you up to speed here. Kyle is on duty. He is actually right up there in one of the Woodward fire rigs. So I've got, this is Ron, Kyle's dad.
I'm sorry, 37 and 38.
Got Holly with me, his daughter. But we wanted to get out here and get you guys an update on this fire. You see those rigs over there trying to make a stand on it right here? Can you get those rigs right there? There you go. But this is the head fire. We are at, we're about 2 miles north of the Woodward Airport. We are at County Roads 196 and 37. So those of you around here, you know where County Roads 37 and 196, or just right about 2 miles straight north of the Woodward Airport. The wind is out of the northeast, so this fire is moving southwest, and gusts are up to 26 miles an hour. And per scanner traffic and things, this fire is moving rapidly, as you can see. I believe it was started by a semi that was on fire on 270 up by the entrance to Fort Supply Lake. But like I said, we're 2 miles north of the airport, so 2 miles north of Trunkline Road, and it is moving, like we said, to the southwest pretty rapidly. I know there's a handful of homes down there on Trunkline Road, so if you are anywhere from 2 miles straight north of the airport, Woodward Airport, to the southwest, you need to be thinking about evacuating quickly. We're probably going to have to turn around here in a minute too, because this fire is moving pretty rapidly. Like I said, gusts are up to 26 miles an hour. I will obviously keep the scanner traffic on here so we can keep up with things. Just make sure that we're on here. Someone said it's 7:21, 7:31. We might have. I don't know if we can change the date at this time. It is today. It is right now July 31st. I got us on live here pretty quickly. We'll see if we can edit that later, but that is right now July 31st. It's about 2:35 p.m. And again, if you're just jumping on, we're 2 miles straight north of the Woodward Airport. Fire is moving rapidly through some pretty heavy brush to the southwest. It does look like this east side isn't looking too bad. I think they were more concerned about the west flank side of it. So the fire's probably going to pass just to our west. I do know all Woodward County departments are here. I know they've requested, I know Ellis County is here. Major County. And possibly Dewey County. Not sure on Dewey County yet. I'm missing one because I do think they have 3 county strike teams here right now, along with the Woodward County graders unit from Mutual Fire Department. I'll say again, like somebody pointed out, it is today. It's not 7:21. We were moving kind of quickly to get over here and get Kyle's truck because he is on duty. So he's out there fighting his fire currently. Forgot to change the date. We'll see if we can edit that later.
I think we've got most everything under control. Maybe 197 and 39. Try to keep traffic off of this road so fire can move freely. Step forward. Trailer. There should be one at 36 and 196 and one at 37 and 196. Got it?
We are over here completely off the road now.
Have patience, Dan.
Give me some of that.
Yeah.
704, I'm at 196 and 38 right now. You want me to hold off here? It looks like 197 and 39 would be too far to the.
We got fire stretching quite a ways.
Yeah, from 196 and 38 will be fine. I'm coming south on 196 right now.
Again, if you're just joining, we are 2 miles north of the Woodward Airport. On 196, we're at 196 and 37.
Right now, I got fire up behind me. Okay.
Good little bit right up there too. So 196, 37, 2 miles north of the airport, Woodward Airport. And this fire was started, I believe, the initial call was a semi fire up on 270, and I think it quickly spread to the grass. Wind, just check.
Hey, can we get a truck up the pavement in front of you to the north at the bar ditch and put it out so to quit whooping around on us?
Mesonet, and wind is out of the northeast. It said gust up to 26, so it is a pretty breezy day. And we are looking off to our northwest. So the fire's still north of 37. It has not
You got a copy.
got down to 37 yet.
Go ahead. Get in behind us.
And just you meant the head fire
South of you. Follow that mutual truck.
was moving pretty rapidly to the southwest. But as soon as we got here, you get some of those 6-bys that are going around there. Woodward got a lot of help from 3 other county strike teams, and they were attacking this head fire,
Over 25.
and it looks like they're doing a really good job on it.
We're both at 96 and 37. Okay. Got a lot of traffic on this roadway.
The fire's certainly not out, but it does look like they have this head fire knocked down. We've seen probably up to 8-10 units attacking that head fire. Looks like it's right at 100 degrees here. So this is not easy work on these firefighters by any means. A lot of them are on the back of those trucks with full bunker gear on. I know I say this on a lot of these fires, you know, with the exception of a few of the Woodward full-time paid guys. All the rest of these are volunteers. Like I said, I do think they got that head fire knocked down north of 37. Probably just a quarter mile north of 37. And just to the west of 196. It is hot, especially with all that gear you got on.
Yeah. So I was on the west side of it, and it was
Cooking.
a whole other front developed, and I'm just sitting there going, I'm the only one here.
Yeah, it sounded like it started with that semi fire.
Yeah, that's
And it just I didn't realize the winds were gusting to 26 out here.
I didn't hear. My mother-in-law was like, hey, how close is that fire to the house? And I was like, what are you talking about? I look up back over there in the west hill, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to work early.
Yeah.
I got some from that west side. I'll send you guys.
Okay.
They're pretty good. You can't see anything but the fires.
But fire. Yeah, okay.
Got 2 graders down here, but
Yeah, I was sitting there and I'm talking to some guy, like, you need to not be here. Let's just get out of here. And about that time I turn around, it's like,
Yeah.
we gotta go.
I was listening to the guys on the scanner and Kyle and things, and it was
busy.
moving. Yeah, it was busy. It was moving quickly. I know he said there were a couple of houses they were worried about. Did they?
Yeah, I
Save
stopped
them
at one of them, but I think it burned up an outbuilding on it.
Fargo
Okay.
69, Hills
The rest of
County
it's
unit,
good.
test
Okay.
check, everybody all right?
So we're hearing one of the houses might have lost an outbuilding, but the house is fine.
Yeah, whenever I got up there, the outbuilding was just rolling.
Rolling. Okay.
Looked like it took out the deck to their stand-up PVC pole, so that might have gone.
Oh, okay.
We even got the sheriff himself out.
Oh.
37 and 38. I need you to come down here. You'll see me sitting right here.
How
by
are you?
the Anchors, and we'll go west into.
Normally see you at the gym.
I was heading that way.
We got Holly, and we've got the sheriff and one of the deputies with us here now. Yeah, he was on duty today. Well, looks like they got the head knocked down anyway. What unit was there? Arnett. Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been wondering when this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
We've had little ones.
Yeah, and it's so dry. And there's a lot of fuel out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're talking to sheriff and the deputy here. Now the wind's starting to shift a little bit. Blow that smoke, blowing that smoke right in here. Yeah.
Hey, I got a tanker coming to the Mountain Airport right now. We're gonna go north here, straight north. Is that good enough, or you want it somewhere else? If I can get him to come west down 136 all the way to the west edge of this fire, we'll set him right here at this gate until these guys fight this second north. Austin, you got lane 4 behind you.
Yeah, thank you guys for answering some of the questions that we get busy in here at times and can't really look at the screen, but again, yes, it started by a semi that caught fire along 270 near the entrance to Fort Supply Lake. Spread to the grass, and with the gust out of the northeast at 26, according to Mesonet, it spread quickly to the southwest. They were fortunate. Got all the Woodward departments here, along with I know 3 county strike teams. I think maybe Harper County, Ellis County, and Major County, I believe. And graders from the county are here. And yes, we'll try to edit the date later, but it is today, July 31st. Kyle's actually on duty at the fire department, so he is out there in the middle of all that. I ran over, grabbed his truck to get out here and try to get an update to everyone, and failed to get the date changed because we were moving quickly. Hopefully we do have better reception. You know, we were battling the reception at times, but we do have Starlink now, sponsored by Plains Dental, High Plains Dental. I've got Holly in here with me on the camera. Kyle's daughter, my granddaughter. There were 2 houses that they were concerned about whenever it first started rolling, and they were very short on manpower at that time. Just got word from one of the deputies that I believe both the houses are fine, but one of the houses did lose an outbuilding. Don't know which house or anything or where exactly.
Okay, perfect. Try to keep an eye on that if we have to evacuate GEC.
But the good news that they do have this shut down, the head fire. Just about 2¼ miles straight north of the Woodward Airport.
Center to command, Major County task force is en route with 4 brush trucks and a 7,000-gallon tanker.
Command's okay.
Josh is asking about evacuation. Of course, I'm not the authority on that, but my guess is I think they've got, looks like they've got the head fire shut down, so
working north.
As of right now, I wouldn't foresee any evacuation for like Northwest Woodward proper.
Blowing up again. Headed that way.
It looks like this over here.
On the 196 at the airport. How far do I need to go?
Yes, sir.
What's the word on this fire?
They've got this head fire over here. I think Collie's got it on right now. Knocked down. But straight north of us, there looks like there's a little heavier smoke. So there may be a little up there. We might try to get up there here in just a second. But it started with the semi on fire up on 270 near the entrance to Fort Supply Lake.
Right there by Marty's house.
Yeah, we'd be real close to Marty's house. And I don't have a clue yet really how many acres it's burned. But they've got the head fire here shut down. There were 2 houses they were really concerned about before they had very much manpower. Kyle was on one of them, just with one unit at one time. But one of the houses did lose an outbuilding, I guess, but the 2 houses are fine. They've got 3 county strike teams here along with Woodward. They got Ellis County, Harper County, and Major County, I believe. So they should be getting it. Got a lot of units here now, so should be starting to get a handle on it. The mesonet head up here, there's kind of a northeast winds that gust with 26, so that's why it moves so rapidly. And right through this area, there's a lot of fuel for fire, so that's why it moved rapidly to the southwest until they got some units out here, enough units to really get a handle on it.
Okay. Do you have any idea how many acres? And can I say, look at the orange here, and again, so can we say 2 structures?
Well, our 2 structures were threatened, but they saved the 2 houses, but one of the houses lost an outbuilding, I guess. That came from one of the deputies here. I don't know where that house is exactly yet, that lost the outbuilding. But I'll try to see if
That's right over there.
Kyle actually just pulled up in a grass ridge.
Obviously.
Kyle just waved in the grass unit and took out the other way. Let me see if I can get with one of these deputies if we have a clue how many possible acres. But so far all I okay.
Any structures, just asking that, and how many acres gets it. If it doesn't have anything great, but at least ask.
Okay. And like I said, one outbuilding at one house I know got sounded like destroyed. So yeah, I'll try to get some.
One house got what?
An outbuilding, like some kind of shed or something, burned. But that house there is fine. But one of the outbuildings, like a barn or a shed or something, burned. Yeah, let me see if I can try to figure out acreage from somebody. Trent, Hey, you guys have any idea on acres yet? Or you have any idea? All of them? All of them that burned? Okay.
Yeah, all the acres that burned.
That burned, okay.
Percent of the burned acres. I haven't heard.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty big though.
Yeah. Yeah. I keep thinking it was smoke up over there, but that's just trees, I think.
Are they gonna be
Yeah,
live?
that's just crazy.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're on Facebook. Correct, Pauline is moving away from Buffalo. It's started at the entrance to Fort
too.
Supply Lake. And it's burning. It was burning to the southwest. This all right here looks pretty good. You might show that smoke right up there. There's still just straight north of us. There's still smoke right there. I think Kyle stopped up there.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody.
Okay, we're gonna run up there and see if Kyle has any guesstimate on acres. And then might try to get better position to see what is burning more straight north of us there. You're a little dirty.
They got a little warm.
Huh.
Do you want a water?
Right in the fire, so.
Do you need a water, Dad? Or Hunter? Oh, you got one?
Any idea on acres yet? Guess?
Started from that
Semi?
semi.
No idea on acres?
A lot.
A lot? Yeah. David was asking, and yeah, I had no idea. Quite a bit.
I don't know. It kicked out. Like we pulled up, there was bar ditch on fire, and I was there.
Yeah. Check Mesna. Yeah, gusts were 26. I didn't realize gusts were that high.
It kicked up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We're out of service for now.
What happened?
Our air filter cover is gone. I looked back there and we just have no filter to our air cover, so
Oh, shoot.
we're no cover for it.
We might try to run it. This looks like still active fire right there. We'll go that way. We'll try to go around. Just go straight.
Stay out of the way.
I was off in the ditch.
Hi.
Get my truck all dirty.
Yeah, we'll have to wash it.
This all looks good here. I'm gonna go back in the truck. Okay. Keep an eye on this for me while you're not gonna.
Colin Hunter.
We're just a couple miles, a mile or so south of the tankers on 196. Where do we need to pull in at? Keep heading north on 196.
Kyle told us we could just come on up this way and get up here and see what's still burning over here to our almost due north. But they're still putting out the hot spots over here where the original head fire was, so that's looking really good. Little batch of cedars over there. So we're going north on, what was this, 196?
There's that gate on your right there. It's double man.
See a lot of this. There's probably one of the houses. You can see active units around it now still protecting the house. Those bells right there.
37 and 270.
So you can see right here that how I think it burned up to these two homes right here when there really weren't very many units quite here yet.
Get in there, 29. We'll follow you.
Just a testament to their willingness to get between house and the fire to save property. And like I said, 98% of the ones doing that are volunteers out here. So. And these trucks take a beating out here. We talked about, some of those pancake dinners and buying $100 pancake. They need it. Keep these rigs just running.
34 down water.
There's another house that just burned up right up to.
I looked at the chat as there was a truck stuck. Do we need a dozer or did they get them out? Have not heard that on the radio, so your guess is as good as mine. Okay, I'll if you need some. I do have one in the yard loaded. Fargo 639 in command. Go ahead, 639. Can you roll EMS? I've got a firefighter, it's overheated. Command to commissary, can you get us an EMS here, out here, please? We've got a firefighter that's overheated.
Yeah, sir, what's your location?
It's going to be at 37 and 196.
These conditions out here, they're requesting EMS now for a firefighter that's overheated, which with all the bunker gear on, it's 100 degrees out here. here. Just to update our location. We're on East-West 36 now. Just a little bit west of 196. And we just have burned right up to 36 here. He did cross 36, but they did stop it from crossing all the way to the west over here. So we're headed west on 36 now. So burned quite a bit on the north side of 36, west of 196. Catesby. I'm still impressed with all these volunteers. You know, all of them are at their day job and going about their day. And when those tones go off, they drop what they're doing and go. So we turned around, headed back east now on 36.
Yeah, they concerned citizens calling up here wanting to know if the detention center needs to be evacuated. Heard you guys talking about that earlier. What do you know? Okay, I'm in contact with the director. Everything's 10-2 right now. 10-2 would mean what? All is well.
I was wondering that too, what 10-2 meant, but so there was some concern about the juvenile detention center evacuating, but since they got that head fire knocked down just a little south of here, south of 36, that said everything was 10-2, which means all is well.
Work on a recall crew.
Woodward still has a unit sitting up at that house. Well, Holly, we originally set out to go check out Souther. Let's keep going east here. And
74, I just heard from Kyle. He's going to witness the patient. He's a 26-year-old male. He's cramping up really bad. They do have him in AC in the Fargo Command Unit.
74, okay. Just double checking your copy and work on a recall crew.
Leaving them at 12 miles out, they said they would be good.
Okay.
I think that's probably the firefighter that's overheating, cramping up somewhere. So prayers for him. I don't want to stick out the road too much. We can switch to overhead camera. screen's gonna turn blue for just a second.
Command to Rush 25. Yeah, go ahead.
Switch to our
Go over
overhead.
on that west flank, north of 36. We're out of water. I was just on the radio, but we're up on the highway right now trying to get out and find water. $69 to $644.
Oh no, we can. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, probably. He's on duty. He's here. Yeah. I think he's with the firefighter that overheated right now. You bet. Thank you. Nice. Harper County emergency manager. Stop, check, see if we needed some water or anything. But I think Holly has it up there. That's still a good mile to our north, so we could go back up here to 270 and go up there.
So 63 to Command 5. Go ahead for 5.
So
You try to get back north up there by the highway.
we could try to go up there and figure out where it started and just see
I can work my way up there.
how many miles it went south and how wide.
There's several trucks in there working north up along there. Okay, where would you like 63 to go at then?
Yeah, we're gonna go down here, jump on 270, maybe go up to where, see if the semi is still there that started this.
Is there anybody still down there on the south side of this hill?
It looked like it burned at least 2 miles to the south.
Is there any tankers clear north?
Someone asked you if the firefighter was hurt. They did call EMS out. He overheated, was cramping. But you're going to have to rotate. You know, if this fire continues too long, putting out hot spots, they'll have to rotate. Personnel, as well, the bunker gear on, and being 101 degrees currently right now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm headed that way up the highway now. Okay.
For those around, we're right on top of Rieger Hill right now, going north on 270. There's still units up here, still working the flanks here on this east side. Anyway, I'm sure there's some on the west side. Hopefully our reception's been a lot better. Well, there's another truck with the brake smoking. The trailer semi. Some of these guys right there. guys working right here, right along 270. Holly will get them on here. Not as far as acreage. Nobody really knows yet. I'm trying to get it. I'm coming up here to the semi that started it and try to gauge how many miles south it went. And it looks like at times it was about 3/4 of a mile wide. So maybe we can estimate from that. But yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
It's on satellite. It's got a pretty big hotspot on satellite, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's several hundred acres for sure. Yeah. We're almost up here where it started, so we'll get a little shot of this semi. And we just passed another semi with a lowboy trailer, and his brakes were smoking. So I'm like, don't need another fire.
Yeah, at least the wind's not crazy. You know, 10 to 20.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's manageable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right here. And this started in the engine, it looked like, so it wasn't his trailer brakes or anything got hot. I'm gonna turn around and get in front of it, and you can turn the camera behind us. This car go by. Let those go by. Well, I guess all we can see right there is the hood folded down. Did you get a little shot of it if we drove by?
Yeah.
So, let's see. Where we're at here exactly. Sorry guys, trying to see where we're at exactly, so try to estimate. $35 and a half. It's probably burned. Probably 3 miles. So we'll head. So up here now where it started with, we're just south of the lake or Fort Supply Lake entrance on 270. At the time the wind was out of the south or out of the northeast blowing southwest, gust to 26 earlier. It's kind of calmed down a little bit, I believe. I'm estimating it probably burned about 3 miles to the south, and probably at least a mile wide at some points. It burned down about 3/4 miles south of 36. Was that right, Holly? Again, if you got on late, it is today, July 31st. This is happening. I know in the on Facebook it says July 21st. Kyle's on duty. So I ran over. Holly and me jumped in his truck. This is Ron, his dad, who normally rides with him. And we were moving pretty quickly to get out here to get you guys. So I forgot to change the date on there. So it is July 31st, not July 21st. We'll see if we can edit that later. A lot of units still working the flanks, putting out hot spots. But overall, fire's looking good. As far as not progressing. I know they were asking about the juvenile detention center near the airport, some of those. Right now, the fire unit said no need to evacuate. We got things under control. Not out, but not progressing like it was. One spot maybe kicking up, but that's going to happen until they can get these hot spots out. The longer they have to work on these hot spots, they're going to have to rotate personnel with it being 101 degrees out here, what the truck says. And most of them have the full bunker gear on. Had one firefighter overheat, was cramping up. They got EMS out to treat him. Not sure what department or anything.
Sir. I'll be back in city limits. I'll discuss that.
Probably right down there is where they're talking. It's kicking up a little bit.
Go ahead, sir. 19. You come back to the north where you seen us last? show SOU 10-8. They're mopping everything up. We'll still be in the area, but we're just roaming around. And that's going to give us a problem if we don't. Turning on is out of water. We need a little bit of assistance up here on top of the hill.
Get old Keaton on there?
Oh, no,
No.
Like we're out arming yours.
I didn't know there's a hydrant all the way out here.
The sheriff's tower is the county fire. Do you need the frequency?
Get that over there where they're talking about
Make up 74. We'll be back in
Kicking up.
By the time we got out here, he's feeling better, and they're going to take him back to Fargo. POV. So he's found.
So that's good news. The firefighter was from Fargo, but he's feeling better. I know they said they got him in a vehicle with AC. Got some fluids in him, I'm sure. And they're taking him back to Fargo with a private vehicle.
Make up, copy. Going to 21 back to station 1. Make up, unit 74.
Maybe we'll get that over there a little bit. I don't see any flames. So that's good. There's a lot of smoke. Well, there's some flames just straight.
Make up, 74.
Unit 74.
And make sure you copy this. By the time we get out here, there's no patient. He's feeling better. They're going to take him back to Fargo. He's on the fire line.
We're back on 196, just north of 37. So if you're from around this area, you know where I'm talking about. There's a little flare up just straight to our west. So west of 196 here. But 2 or 3 units are getting on that. And Colley's.
Fargo 69 to 64. Over 64. If you're listening to Woodward Weather Radio. Go to 639. Yeah, 64. Bring Clint back over here so I can turn him up with a Dawn and 68.
Sarah just updated a little bit. It started just a little south of the lake entrance on 270 by a semi. Looked like it pretty well burned the cab of this semi up, and then it moved rapidly to the southwest. They got the head fire stopped just right at 2 miles north of the Woodward, straight north of the Woodward Airport. They're going to be out here for a while. Still putting out hot spots, working on these flanks. Hey, David. Oh, again. Okay. We went up to where it started, and it looks like from where it started with that semi, it burned probably maybe 3.5 miles south, and at times probably 3/4 of a mile wide. So probably estimate the acres from that. Several hundred acres for sure. We did see some ranchers lose a few hay bales. It looked like. He was asked about the number of acres. They said one house lost an outbuilding. I don't know if it's a little shop or a shed or something, but one of the sheriff's deputies said that the home was okay, but they lost an outbuilding. So, but there were 2 homes right up in the path of it before they got a lot of units here, and just a handful of units that were here did save those homes. So.
Glad you got to see me.
Well, yeah, glad you got to see you too.
This golf ball we got.
Gotta
go find something else to get into.
All right. Well, y'all be careful. Never? Okay.
The things I get into.
All right. See you, bud. One of the sheriff's deputies. Do have to commend those deputies on fast work after that second house fire the other morning. Being observant.
Location to the north, up to 36. Yeah, firm. I think we need to cut that whole east side all the way from the north to the south. Yeah, affirmative. They've been around the whole west side, I believe.
Yeah, if you live in Fort Supplies area, yeah, you're fine. Fire's been moving to the south, but got all these resources here. Yeah.
Bank Board Command, is there anybody that has gas? Not to my knowledge, but I'll see if I can get some. Command to District 3, Donnie, copy.
I don't know who was asking for that, but we got 5 gallons in here.
66, Woodward, Command 5. Macom said he's working service, they give city limits.
That little flare up, they've got that knocked down. So, good thing now there's plenty of help with Woodward County and the 3 strike teams. I believe it was Ellis, Harper, and Major County, from what I understand.
Macom, if you're trying to answer me, there's nothing coming across. You might get hold of Chad, let him know if there's radio issues on your console.
And some graders from Woodward County. But guys, we may jump off here. They pretty well stopped the forward progress. They're just going up down the flanks. Every now and then they might have a little flare up, but they're able to jump on that pretty quickly now, with a lot of help from surrounding counties. Again, it started up on 270, just south of the lake entrance. A semi. It's nothing official, but it looks like it burned probably 3.5 miles to the south, southwest. At times, probably a mile wide. 2 homes were definitely in the path. They were able to save those homes. I did hear from a deputy that one of the outbuildings burned. I can't confirm that, but that's what one of the deputies said. One Fargo firefighter overheated, but he was feeling better after a few minutes. He was taken back to Fargo by private vehicle. But like I said, Kyle's on duty. Since it sounded like it was growing rapidly, wanted to at least get out here and try to update everyone. What's going on? Holly, my granddaughter, came with me. We will see if we can update the date on the Facebook post. It is today, July 31st, but I was clicking on that pretty quickly, and I did get the date changed. So, but if anything changes, if there's another big flare up, it starts moving more to the south or anything, or if anything warrants, we'll jump back on live. And hopefully we're able to pass